Hello again, second graders. So we were watching this interesting clip, and one of the laws from Isaac Newton, was that something that is moving will keep on, that is to say, will continue moving unless a force makes it stop.
So basically, forces are always making things move, or keeping them from moving. Want to see for yourself? Check out the swings.
Okay, see the swings. This is a very easy experiment that she's going to show us.
Swing in the playground isn't going to move unless you or something else puts a force on it. When a friend pushes you on a swing, he's putting a force on you, which makes you and the swing move.
Obviously, if nobody is touching the swing is going to stand still. And according to Isaac Newton, if nobody makes it move, it will never, ever move. But what if the other guy pushes him back and forth? Obviously, there's going to be some kind of motion.
Or maybe you're swinging by yourself. When you pump your legs, that movement puts a force on the swing too. But unless you or your friend or something else puts a force on the swing, it's just going to sit there. That's part of what Newton...
Unless you don't use force, the object will not move. This is one of the principles of physics by Isaac Newton.
Figured out. Now, remember the second part of Newton's rule? It says that when something is moving, it'll keep moving, unless something makes it stop. So does that mean that once you get going on the swing, you'll keep swinging forever?
No.
Well, I gotta say that sounds pretty awesome. But it can't happen. Because when you're on the swings, there are forces around you that will make you stop moving. One of the main forces is friction. Friction is the force that happens when two things rub against each other.
Friction is the force that happens when two objects rub each other, okay? There is contact. It's a contact force.
I bet you've seen how it works before. Imagine you've been swinging for a while, pumping your legs until you got good and high, and then you stop pumping. As you keep swinging back and forth, there's a lot of friction between you and the air. And there's also friction where the swing's chains meet the top of the swing set. Together, all of this friction makes you slow down. And if you wait long enough, you'll come to a complete stop. You can even create more friction. If you drag your feet on the ground, you can help.
You see, when you drag your feet on the ground, you create more friction, more than the friction that exists itself, okay?
Yourself stop faster. Now, do you know another place on the playground where friction is at work? The slide. Gravity pulls you down the slide, but
Gravity pulls you down the slide, but friction makes you stop.
friction between you and the slide slows you down. So it lets you go at a fun, but not scary speed. But have you ever been on a water slide? The reason you go down so much faster on a water slide is because water reduces or takes away some of the friction between you and the slide.
You see, water reduces the friction when you use a water slide, and that's why you go faster. What have you seen on this clip? We have seen forces, we have seen motion, we have seen push and pull, we have seen contact and non-contact force, and obviously the basic laws for Isaac Newton. Okay? Very interesting. Now, basic concepts that we need to remember. This is something that we have to bear in mind. Ana Paula, good morning. Can you read? Around. Moving in circle. Frida, curved. Having a shape that is not straight, but like a circle. Jarexi, direction. Where something is moving to. Aleida, force. A force is a push or a pull. Juan Diego, push. A force that moves something away from you. Pull, Gabriel. A force that moves something toward you. Fernando, speed. How fast or how slowly an object moves. Motion, Said. The act of moving. So by watching the previous video, we saw all these concepts in a relevant context, okay? We saw, for instance, how kids play around the playground. We saw the curved line that was produced by the slide. We saw the direction of the swing if you pump your legs and you push yourself up and down. We saw how force affected the speed of an object, okay? We saw objects in motion like the swing and the slide. We saw, for instance, that the speed was altered because of the action of water in friction, okay? And obviously we see the push and the pull of swings in the example. Remember Isaac Newton's law that says that every object that is standing still will always stand still unless an external force makes it move, okay? That's what we have studied on the video. Now guys, you've got homework. There's Mishka saying hello. You have to write down personal definitions. If you need to double check the concepts, remember that you can consult them in your Shake Up Science student book, specifically talking about page 120. There you can see the definitions, but I don't want you to copy paste. I want you to create your personal concept of the following terms, okay? That is going to be based on the contents of this science practice review, and obviously I would request you to give me real life examples. Please, for God's sake, do not copy paste. This is not a good idea. You are going to expose yourself to a very bad situation. Remember, the comments that are posted are seen by everyone, second graders, fourth graders, the other teachers, because the other teachers also are checking the material that we're handling here to see further examples. So please be honest. We have to be honest when we create our own concepts, and obviously you can give personal examples. Bear in mind that it's going to be very obvious if you copy paste. So these are the concepts that I need you to give me definitions about. Direction, force, motion, and speed. Okay? Direction, for example. Well, Miss, according to the book, direction is the sense that an object takes when it is moving. An example, when Mishka is going to Carretas Park, she goes crazy. So her direction is not straight. She has a very zigzag type of motion because she wants to escape from you. Okay, that is an example. This is exactly what you're going to do. First, the acronym to your name, list, number, personal definition, and an example on the section of comments of this YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching. Please do your homework and see you tomorrow for the grammar and verbs practice. Stay tuned. I miss you so much every single day of my life. Mishka says hello and see you tomorrow. Do your homework. Bye-bye.